If you had to pick a character to start off your own DC cinematic universe, what character are you picking and why? And this has actually prompted a large argument in the comment sections of one of my own takes on this question. I found it so fascinating and I want to bring it to the general public. There are basically two main opposing sides of this argument. The first side of this argument being that you have to start off a cinematic universe with one of the big heavy hitting characters, like a Superman, or a Batman. We're talking about the financial success of the film, bringing people in seats. You need characters that already have massive IP, really popular IP that would get people in the seats regardless of who is telling the story and how the story is being told. And it's a good way to get people interested and invested in the universe. On the flip side, people are saying that, look, we are bored and tired of having the same stories told again and again and again in different formats. And if you're a comic book fan, you're probably aware of so many characters and storylines that would be so amazing and so well done in a visual medium. And obviously there are so many different sides to the conversation and so many different balancing acts you have to have. You know, the balance between financing and making a lot of money from a film, but also the balance between artistic expression and integrity. Argument to be made that we have different movies of the same character told again and again, maybe every 6 or 7 years or so, just because, you know, we know it's going to do well. But each of the takes on the character is very different. For example, Reeves' version of Batman and Christopher Nolan's version of Batman gives us very two different perspectives of the character. You probably also look to like the absolute universe going on right now as an example of how you can take really popular characters and depending on who's telling the story, what perspective they want to tell on the story, and the things they want to change can really change the impact and the feel of the characters. Would the absolute universe have been successful if we started with, I don't know, Absolute Booster Gold? But on the flip side, if something's a really good movie, then people would want to watch it. And there is an argument that the superhero genre and DC is big enough to potentially carry whatever characters you throw at the movie screen, okay? Get a big enough name, get a good enough director, get great enough marketing, people will be in their seats. Given the fact that we have so many examples of movies this year, indie movies, movies with tiny budgets, absolutely blowing everyone out of the water and doing so well, beating box office again and again and again, I think it's kind of case and proven point that actually let's give people the opportunity to tell lesser dense stories. So what is your perspective? I gave very indifferent arguments. In my opinion, I've already told you how I would start off my DC universe multiple times, but I'm intrigued to see what you guys think about this perspective.